Beans, come here. Normally Beans is my only guest, but today's a special occasion. That's gonna be your mic.
Hello.
How do we sound? Great?
Oh, yeah.
Check.
Check.
I love music. I love live.
Is that what you do for your sound checks?
I go live, laugh, love. That's all I say. Live, laugh, love. Hello.
My go-to when I'm testing the mics is pussy poppin'.
Oh.
Because I want to make sure the P's aren't poppin'.
Poppin'.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing poppin' is the pussy.
Perfect.
Okay. We're good? Rocking and rolling.
Wait, how do I move this like that?
Yeah, just like you can really get comfortable with it and like really.
Yo.
My mom used to complain when I first started doing the podcast because I would have the mic like this because I'm like
my face.
I'm like trying to make sure that the audio is picking up, and then I realized
I'm anonymous.
yeah, we'll provide masks. Okay, great. I guess we'll get started
Sweet.
because I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry.
I know,
Yeah,
I was
if I
like-
sound out of it, that's why.
Yeah, I was like trying to eat a snack before, but I didn't want to get too hungry before we ate.
For our hot date.
Yeah, before our sexy little girl date.
Also, I'm a Stoner Valley girl, so I don't know if that goes well on a podcast.
That's like my issue is that I sound like a robot constantly and my voice is just like flat. So I feel like this will be an interesting episode because we both have the fry.
Yeah, I have
classic
fried
fry.
brain.
I also got you a Liquid Death.
Oh,
Yeah,
sponsored by
not
Liquid
quite
Death.
sponsored, but at one point was sponsored. So I'm still rocking with them.
Okay, sick. I want to be sponsored by Taco Bell.
Same.
Yeah, okay.
Same.
So
we're
we're manifesting it.
I started doing this joke about Taco Bell, and I'm hoping that at some point it will be filmed and put online, and Taco Bell will see it, and they'll be like, "We have to give you a lifetime supply."
Yes, so
What's your
down.
go-to Taco Bell order?
Also, will you open this for me? This is how I pick up dates.
Oh, yeah, we got the
when
nails.
I paid for the parking meter,
Oh,
my
it's
nails wouldn't
a
let me.
nightmare.
And so then I just find a hottie. I'm like, will you help me with this?
Could you? Yeah, I used to have to do that because at one point my nails were too long to grab it back out.
Yeah.
Because you know how people who have acrylics, like people be like, "How do you wipe your butt with acrylic?" That's like the easiest part.
I stick my nail up my butt.
Yeah.
But
I just clog it.
Yeah.
I go, no more. And then I shove some fingers up there and stop the flow.
My go-to is Crunchwrap Supreme.
Do you do any mods?
No, me, add rice and beans, mild sauce all the way.
Yeah. I used to be a big Crunchwrap head. And then I feel like they just kind of got a little bit lazy with it.
Yeah.
But when you make mods, they have to like really,
Think about it.
yeah, put their back into it and like switch it up a little bit.
Totally.
Because if you just order a regular Crunchwrap, that's my boyfriend's go-to is the regular Crunchwrap. But I just tried it. I keep in the meat and I add beans to it.
Ooh.
And it just gives it a little, it makes it a little more thick, a little more
Yeah.
substantial.
Extra yummy. Now I
Yeah.
want Taco Bell.
Is that all you get?
No, I spend
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say,
$50.
okay, skinny
I
queen.
spend $50, but
Yeah.
I just start getting everything.
Same.
I'm like, oh wait. I'm
Yeah.
really annoying. I'm like, endless.
My go-to order is something that I know every single time I'm going to get full before finishing it, but I have to order the same thing every time or more.
Yeah.
I can't retract anything from the order.
Yeah.
It feels like a crime to go to Taco Bell and get one item.
No, it's definitely 20 item minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get 2 bean and cheese burritos just because it's a classic.
Yeah.
Say they fuck up one of my other items.
You can have that. to
I
fall back.
know I'm going to be happy with at least one of the burritos.
What's your hot sauce?
I'll do any hot sauce,
Okay.
but sometimes I'm so impatient that I don't eat, like I'll get hot sauce and then I'm like, I just want to eat it.
I don't trust people with no sauces.
Yeah,
I met a few. They're like, I don't eat salsa. I don't eat hot sauce. I'm like,
something's wrong.
Yeah.
My boyfriend can't eat hot sauce, but that's
Oh.
only because
your boyfriend's sick.
he will shit his brains out.
Oh, okay. That's a proper reason.
Yeah, but if he's lying about this whole stomach issue with me because
Yeah,
he doesn't
red flag.
actually like hot sauce,
Red
then
flag.
I will feel like that's worse than cheating, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, I'm glad we got that out of the way. We are gonna eat Mexican food after this.
Oh, I'm so down. Also, I realized I stopped smoking weed and I eat Taco Bell less, and I realized that every party I went to when I was a fat stoner, I would leave after like 2 hours just to go to Taco Bell. And now I'm like, wait, what am I missing? Oh, yeah.
The regular Taco Bell routine.
Yeah.
It was almost like smoking for you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when like you smoke a cigarette and it's nice because you kind of have an excuse to get out?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was your Taco Bell. You're like, guys, I have to go. I have something really important to take care of.
Yeah. So I need to like incorporate it back in my routine.
Yeah. But you look so adorable. For people who don't know you, should I do the intro or do you want to do the intro?
Yeah, who the hell am I?
Who the hell is this bitch on my podcast? Okay, I'll do the intro.
I'm into music.
You're into music.
I scream at people.
You have what I saw online is described as a garage punk band.
Oh, sick. Yeah, we're a psych band.
There's so many goddamn genres of music.
Yeah, I just call it freak music because we're not punk enough for the punks and we're not like cool enough for the like pop people. I don't really know. It's when I first started, when people would be like, what does it sound like? I would say dolphins choking on trash because it's just me screaming shit and singing.
It's so fun. Because like the thing about music is that like there's music you can like sing to and sound like, you know, try and sound like Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And then there's shit where you're just like getting, like you're just releasing feelings.
Yeah, I know nothing about music.
Yeah. And it's so fun, but it's also like you can train yourself to sound like, you know, Ariana Grande or something, but you can't, like, you just have to just do it.
This is all natural, untrained talent.
Because I'm like, I was listening to your music on the way over here and I'm like, I can't, like, in my head, I can sound like Ariana Grande. But I can't try and sound like you. Like, it's just impossible.
It's so bad.
No, it's like, I just can't. It's a skill.
Yeah, I try to do no effects.
Yeah.
Very limited
It's so fun. And I also love the fucking names of your songs.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just...
Life's a joke.
It feels like you entered a random word generator and then came up with a really sick song based on, like, random words.
Oh, wow.
Like there's a song you have called Condom with No Cum.
Oh yeah, that's a real life experience. Not with me, but
everyone's coming with me.
Yeah, everyone's coming when I'm around. But no, we were right when we started Surfbort, a bunch of people, it was like a bunch of bands and people crashing at this one house, and my guitarist Matt Piccola woke up and just saw like condoms with no cum in it, and he was like
used condoms?
Yeah, used condoms. And he like got inspiration. Condom with no cum, flower with no sun. That's life.
Yeah.
Baby. But yeah. So.
And then what's my favorite song?
Oh, White Claw Enema Bong Hit.
Yes. It's a fucking slap.
Yeah, we tried to come up with like the best party trick you could do, the best, coolest way to get high. White Claw Enema Bong Hit. But we've kind of figured out like, what is it? Is it a White Claw enema that you put in the bong, or do you chug a White Claw, do an enema of also White Claw, and then take a bong hit? Like, it's
my visual when I see it and when I hear it is you shove an open White Claw into your butt, and then you like do a handstand.
Yes.
And then you just take a bong hit after to celebrate.
Yeah, okay.
It seems like the simplest route.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. We're both sober queens. I've never had a White Claw in my life because I got sober like 6 years ago or something.
Oh, blessed.
And so I've always had this, wondering what a White Claw tastes like. Never had one. But recently I did, I've already talked about it on the podcast, so I don't want to keep retelling the story. But I did a sketch with my friends, and the sketch was about like this caffeinated spiked alcohol drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was supposed to be like, chugging this fake alcohol. And so when I get there, I'm like, what am I actually going to be drinking? Because they printed out these labels for it and everything. And they're like, oh, it's Topo Chico.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, perfect. I can chug a Topo.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I love a sparkling water. So we get to the scene and I like crack it open and I start chugging and it tastes like a flavor. So I'm kind of confused. So when we're done with the scene, once we got it, I was like, oh, is it like, what flavor Topo is this? And they're like, it's the hard seltzer. Like, is that okay? And I was like, At least I can say that I've tried it.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Yeah,
You
I
got
was
pranked by the universe.
Yeah. I was like, okay, check that off the list.
I actually have been for the promo of White Claw Enema Bong Hit, because it's like based around bros. You know, Channel 5.
Yeah.
Andrew, like interviewing the bros on the beach during COVID.
Yeah.
We sampled his interview for that song.
I heard there was a sample and I was wondering what it was. And in my head, I was like, I bet this is like a Channel 5.
Yep, Channel 5. Yeah, and I didn't know him at the time, so I kept DMing him like so annoying,
Can
like,
we use
yo,
this?
let me sample you, bitch.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Wait, so did you get approval on the sample or did you just rip it?
We ripped it, but then he approved later on, and we became friends at a Dead City show.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I just like I needed to get into the bro spirit, so I shotgunned LaCroix.
Nice.
And it was exhilarating.
There is something like there's something about being sober that just makes you do childish shit that's so fun.
Yeah, and then you still feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I was talking about that on one of the episodes where it's like when you get sober, you just like, I mean, you don't have to, but like you still want to have fun and do shit. But you realize like the reason that I was drinking was to have fun like I did when I was a kid.
Totally.
And so when I took out the drinking, I'm like, how can I still have fun? And I was telling them, I'm like, all I want to do is like go to a fucking water park.
Yes.
Like, I just want to do, like, I want to build a fort in my home.
Fully.
Like, I just want to do fun stuff that I used to do.
Yeah, I sober rage hard.
Yeah.
The only difference is, like, you don't really have an excuse. You're, like, stuck with yourself. Like, instead of being like, oh, man, I was wasted.
Yeah.
That's why I, like, pissed outside your house. Now I'm just like, oh, haha. I'm weird. I'm quirky.
Yeah. You're like, it just sounded fun to piss outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, garage punk, but you say it's freaky, whatever.
Fuck. We're not garage punk.
But do you feel
I guess maybe if we make a song in the garage, I don't really know about genres that much.
because I feel like there's so many punk genres. Like, I hear so much. Like, it's like...
just like romance music, but sort of not really for the radio because I'm screaming and I don't know. It's hard to like explain.
But do you feel like there's like weird beef with other musicians? Like, because I remember seeing your story. You're like, oh, you know, like I'm not punk, like whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And so like, did something inspire you to post that?
Well, yeah, I just get so many haters, but because I'm not like punk enough for like the punk, like the
But isn't punk a fucking mindset?
Yeah, just as Kim Kardashian would say.
Yeah.
Punk's a mindset, baby.
Kim Kardashian is punk.
Yeah, and so am I.
And I'm the only brave one who's willing to say that. Your face.
Did you see that Kim Kardashian clip? It's so good.
What, the get your ass up and work?
No. I don't support that one. No, she's like I refuse. She's talking about punk.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm referencing. She's like, punk is a mindset.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God, I
yeah,
love that.
bitch.
Or is that Kourtney Kardashian? Because Kourtney Kardashian was getting hate
maybe.
because she's dating Travis Barker.
Oh, that's super punk.
It is punk. And she was wearing like a Cannibal Corpse shirt, I think. Is that the name? Okay, just making
I just saw a license plate yesterday on a BMW that said LA Punk, and I was like, yes.
Sick.
That's the genre of punk.
But it's also, I hate people so much who think that they just know and can claim something and they're like
punk.
Yes.
I know.
It's so
I'm a
lame.
girl boss, but I do not gatekeep.
Yeah.
Except someone accused me of gaslighting the other day.
But that term, I've only known one person who I was like, oh, this is what real gaslighting is.
Yeah.
I could say like, oh, like I could say the most basic shit and people be like, that's gaslighting.
Yeah, basically she was breaking up with me, a friend breakup, harsh.
Oh yeah, I
Worse
saw that
than
you posted about this as well. Yes. But I've stalked you.
Wait, like low
I think
key?
you
was
no,
I just
it was
crying
low key. It was like a TikTok. Yes, it was a TikTok and you just like casually also brought up being friend broken up with.
Oh yeah. Every time something happens, I'm like, check out my butthole on stories.
Yeah.
But we were basically having a friend breakup. Very rare for me because I'm like always live, laugh, laughing, and having a blast. But I was in shock. I was like, she was breaking up with me, and I was like, what? And then she was like,
did she set it up like a real breakup where she was like, we need
FaceTimed me and broke up with me in front of my band on tour in the tour van. It was hilarious, kind of.
She wasn't like, you need to sit down and like find.
No, it was straight up like, we're done.
Damn.
But I was like this, what? like actually surprised, and she was like, "You're gaslighting me because you're acting surprised," and I was like, "I'm actually surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not making this
Also,
up."
she's gaslighting you into telling you what you're feeling.
I know. I was like, "This is my surprised face. I'm not faking this surprise face."
So
but anyways,
where's the friendship?
normally I'm
standing at?
down to like makeup. I'm just such a lover.
Yeah.
I'm normally down to makeup right away, but she's kind of done that before. Like, peace out.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll let you, like, I'll pray for you.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like, maybe we'll be friends in the future, but I'll give you some space.
Yeah.
From
That's
my
healthy.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
But, want to know something sick I'm doing this week?
Yeah.
So I've been.
Well, also something sick that I just saw, not to cut you off, but I'm cutting your ass
cut
off.
me off.
You just released a music video with the legend Tony Hawk.
Bro, I was about to say that.
Oh, is that what you were going to say? You
No,
said something cool, and I was
I
like,
do sick stuff every day, but yeah, I'm really into skating now. I'm a skating poser.
I went through that.
Yeah,
I did that during the pandemic.
it's liberating.
It's so hard. I gave up.
Oh no, I'm going strong. I've been hanging with Lizzie Armato, the Olympic
Whoa,
skater.
yeah.
She did a music video. She directed a music video.
You
for
have
me.
the most insane music video cameos. You had Fred
Yeah.
Armisen.
Oh, yeah. Fred is
How
like
do these
my
how do
best
these
friend.
happen?
Basically, so I go out to Sober Rage.
Yeah.
And I just run into chillers. But Fred Armisen, that was crazy. I was at, sorry, we segued. Tony Hawk, BRB. I was at Beck's birthday party. And
Okay.
Beck's sick.
I saw him once. I went
He's
to
at every party, though.
I went to see St. Vincent at the
I was there. Beck and St. Vincent as Nirvana.
No, I was
Oh.
at the where was it?
Hollywood Bowl.
The Hollywood Bowl. St. Vincent was performing and I had opened for her tour, but I wasn't on
Oh.
that show. So I like came and watched and was like a fangirl, even though I had
open
seen
music tours. That's so cool.
it was the coolest thing ever.
That's sick.
And so we were sitting there in nice little seats, you know, and Beck was there
Yes.
with Brad Pitt.
Yes. Okay.
Who
Yes.
seems to maybe be like in the chill crew.
They're neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Another story involving that is at Beck's birthday party. Me and Ash were like, let's go early. This is the first party back since the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And we're sober. So, like, let's just go early. Sober grandma styles. We get there at 9 when it starts. No one's there. No Beck, no bartender, no DJ.
So you guys just start like setting up tables.
Yeah,
You're
we're
like,
just staying there like, the first person that walks in, Brad
oh my God.
Pitt.
So then you
And
just have to talk to him.
he walks up and he goes, "Where's the birthday boy?" And I'm like, "Oh."
You're like, it's me. I'm the birthday boy.
Yeah, me. I don't really get starstruck. I'm just like, everyone's human and
Yeah.
doing their thing. But I like almost fell out of my chair.
Well, also when I saw him there, like I'm on the same page, but also I love fangirling. Like
Yeah.
it brings me excitement and
Yeah.
joy, but I also am like, I know that they're just a person, but also like I've seen them,
Yeah, you just grew up seeing their face
Yeah.
on TV. So you're like, "Whoa."
and he's also just such a beautiful.
Yeah, he was wearing a
man.
bucket hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his thing
him
now.
and bucket hats.
I know.
Okay. Anyways,
And he
next
also
up-
looks so much younger than you would think that he would look.
he's like 60 something, but he looks like he's like 30.
I think it's the bucket hat. The bucket
31,
hat gives
yeah.
him powers to be like
really hot.
He's so hot.
If you're listening to this, I
Sorry
have
to
a crush on
sexualize
you.
Brad,
Yeah.
but
I'm not sorry. He's so hot.
he's so hot.
But at that same party, I was just chilling, and Fred Armisen fangirled me first.
Whoa.
And I was freaking out. He was like, "You're so fucking cool. Love your band." And I was like, "Whoa." And then I was like, "Wait, maybe it's not Fred Armisen."
Yeah.
So then it went on for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're like, let's do a fun game where we like spell our names and we associate each letter with like a fun little thing.
Yeah. And then, so I was like, okay, this is the moment. And then I go, "I really like Portlandia." Like,
And then it's not him, and he's like, yeah, I love that show too.
and he's like, "Thank you." And I was like, "Okay, sick, it's him." So I was like, "This rules." And then Arrow, Gilbert Trejo and Arrow were there, Arrow from Starcrawler, and he does a lot of music videos for me. So I was like, "Yo, will you be the superhero in my music video?" And he was like, "Yep."
So
it would be
tight.
my honor. And I was like, this is insane.
So that happened at Beck's party. That was your
Yeah.
first time meeting, and then...
And then we just became best friends. And actually, we started texting maybe like 3 times a day. No words, only emojis.
Love that.
Yeah.
So fun.
I know. He just makes life way
So then
more
how
fun.
did Tony happen?
Oh,
Don't tell me he was also at Beck's party, because now I'm going to be like,
yeah.
I need an invite.
Basically, whenever Beck has parties or wherever he's at, fun things happen.
Yeah.
It's just always,
I got to get in the Beck circle.
yeah.
Sounds fun.
You're basically in.
Yeah, I'm 1 degree of separation away.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, Tony, basically, he saw me skating one day. And he was like, no.
It's like, damn, you're such a good skater.
Yeah, actually, I've been working with Linda Perry.
I was going to bring that up as well.
She is the boss of all bosses. She's so cool, so talented.
Also, I was thinking on the way over here, I was like, if Linda got paid for every time someone did What's Up at karaoke, she would be a bajillion, million, trillionaire.
Seriously.
Because that is my go-to song.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's my go-to when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think she just sent him the album. And I was friends with his son Riley forever, but I didn't want to be
friend of the pod, Riley Hawk.
Yeah, Riley. I didn't want to be a creep. Like, how's your dad, Riley?
Yeah.
So I was just always just friends with Riley. But yeah, Linda sent Tony our album, and he was our first listener, and he approved.
Wow.
First approval. So then when we wanted to make a music video, he was like, let's do it.
He's so cool because he's just down for everything.
Oh, in the video, we basically torture him. We say, like, you suck at skating. I'm yelling at him, like, fuck you suck at skating. And he just has to, like, get through the obstacle. It's kind of like related to how life can bring you down and haters can bring you down. But you just keep pushing forth, doing your skating.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up as a little topic of discussion, is the god dang haters, because you're an interesting person. You stand out from the rest.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing.
I'm hateable.
And I imagine, but I was also thinking on the way over here, I'm like, even if you're the most conventionally normal, regular, average, or even above average, societally speaking person, you're still going to get hate. So why not just be the most fun version, weirdest version of yourself that feels whatever?
Totally. And I just dyed my hair dark, and I was like, wait, I'm still a dork.
Yeah.
Like, whatever I slightly change, I'm like, I'm a mega dork forever.
Yeah.
And it's never going to change, so I just embrace it.
Yeah, because I think you had the rainbow hair. Mm-hmm. I at one point also had the rainbow hair.
Your hair is always sick.
Yeah. And we both go to the same person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Danny the unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny shaved off my hair for the first time.
Bald?
Yeah, I was bald.
Cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's sick.
But there's something about like having, the fun hair and everything, where once you go back to like a normal color, you're like, are people still gonna think I'm like cool and fun?
Yeah, I'm like, can you still tell I'm a freak?
Yeah.
But I've realized over time as I get older that like, even a dude in a business suit, like, you can tell, like, if you talk to them for a little bit, like, if they're super freak, whatever you're wearing, you can still be super weird. But yeah, I just shaved my legs for the first time in 10 years.
Oh my God, do they feel crazy?
Yeah.
Or were you just like rubbing the shit out of them?
Yeah, but also something that sucks is before I could just like make out with someone and not, like, I just had hairy legs. Now, if I get asked on a hot date or something, I'm like, I have to take a shower and like shave my legs.
Wait,
that's so much work.
So what sparked you wanting to shave your legs? Tony Hawk in the video, you're like, I gotta have the smooth.
No, that video I have a full. I loved hairy legs. I think like hair holds a lot of like energy, and it was like 10 years of like I had like pants.
You're like Samson with your leg hair.
Yeah, and it was fun, but I just got this feeling a couple months ago, like I really just wanted to switch it up, and I told Miley that, and she was like,
Miley Cyrus, for those of you wondering who Miley is.
Miley Cyrus.
Destiny Hope Cyrus, for some of you who might know her from her Nashville days.
Yes, wow, beautiful. Yeah. And I told her, and she was like, I'm gonna do it. Let's do this whole ritual. Let's go hard. So I was kind of waiting for her, but like I was touring and all tour, I was like, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And our schedules like didn't match up. So I just took videos, and I still did like a ritual, and I just took videos and sent it to her. Like she helped me, coach me through it. I was like having a panic attack.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I'm so like OCD hoarder about my hair.
So what'd you do with that? Keep it in a Ziploc?
Basically, we made, she has her hair and I have my hair, and we like put it in little glass
like
tubes
vials.
and traded. Maybe we'll do spells on each other. Yeah.
Man, I love that because I've tried to grow out my armpit hair, and I feel like it's probably
I'm keeping.
Yeah, but I feel like that's probably the same with how you feel about shaving your legs. Is like me trying to grow. It feels so foreign to me to grow it out that I get really self-conscious.
Yeah,
and it also just, you know how some people just look really cute with armpit hair, and it like looks really like feminine.
I feel
and pretty.
hot with it.
I feel like I need to play a pickup game of one-on-one basketball when I have armpit hair.
Well, it's weird because it gets so intertwined. Like hair also doesn't matter, you know, like hair on your head, hair everywhere. But it's so intertwined with like my gender identity too. So that's what was mind fucking me. But like I can be gender fluid without hair or with hair, but like my mind is confused sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but it, like you feel like a basketball player. I feel like a skater dude, and that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
But like mixed now, I'm like, whoa.
Well, because then there's this part in your brain too where you're like, do I like my armpits shaved because it's genuinely what I like, or is it because that is what has been shown to me as like beautiful and sexy and hot?
I know, what a mind fuck. It's weird.
It is weird.
And now I'm like wearing a schoolgirl skirt. Like, what?
Yeah.
This is funny.
Yeah.
Because normally I dress like a skater dude every day.
And it's fun to switch it up.
Yeah.
You got to switch it up.
Yeah. I'm officially a pro skater now.
Okay. Can you do what tricks?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I skated Tony Hawk, and he's a pro skater, so he said that counted.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
I need to skate around Tony just so he can say that I'm a pro skater, and then I'll just have that confidence.
Yeah, if you get approval. But yeah, he kind of hinted like, hey, do you want to ride me? And I was like...
You're like, in what way?
Yeah, that sounded
You're like,
so...
what are we... Are you
No,
married?
his wife is sick. Shout out to his wife. I love her. We're besties.
Because I saw you posted on your Instagram, you were like standing on top of men on a skateboard.
That was Tony Hawk.
Okay, I love that.
And so basically he just like hinted like, you want to skate me? And I'm like, yeah, totally. And at first I was like barely stepping. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna kill you. This is so scary. And he kept like looking up, like I would fall off. He's like, no, actually do it. So it took me maybe like 5 tries, and he was just still wait until I did it. And then I actually did it and like pushed.
That's so fun.
And then he told me that I was the only person who actually followed through. And I was like, yes.
What if he just secretly really needs a chiropractor and he can't find one, so he's just been looking for someone to stand
because
on his back?
Maybe I'm like 150 pounds, and I was fully yeah, you're right.
It's like when a guy is like, sit on my lap, no, seriously, and you're like, no, you're just like levitating.
That's what I did. I was like sticking like my toe on his back, like, are you sure?
Yeah.
But no, I went
damn, what a legend.
I know. He's sick. Oh, he also did a trick over me, and I like the narrative in the thing, I had to act really bored. Like that sucked.
Yeah.
It was really hard acting.
Yeah, I'd be so scared.
Yeah, it was like a giant ramp, and he went over me. And
but the nice thing about having Tony Hawk skate over you instead of just like a random person being like, let me do a trick over you, is you know that if you got hurt, he has the money to back it up.
True, and
like, there's not going to be, like, a GoFundMe after. It's just going to be, like, taken care of. Like, no one would even know that you were injured.
He would just buy me a replacement head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he has replacement head money.
Also, he's so good that, like, it was easy.
Yeah.
It was so easy for him to jump over me.
You're from San Diego? Or is that just where your phone number's from?
No, I went to high school in San Diego. Okay. I don't really know where I'm from because I moved. My dad was a car salesman.
Nice.
And we moved to different dealerships in different places every year.
Was he like a sketchy car salesman? Is that why he moved so much?
Very sketchy. No. He would. Well, actually, I saw him. I would hang out at the dealership and hang out in cars. I saw him yell at people sometimes for like sleeping on the job.
So he was the boss.
But he wasn't really creepy. He wasn't really creepy. It was cool. But so I'd move every year. So really exciting.
But the San Diego area.
Oh, San Diego. Yeah, California burrito.
Oh, love a Cali B.
Yeah, we just played there. It was interesting.
Yeah, how was the tour?
The tour was radical, but it was so psycho. We started in Minneapolis at 6 degrees.
Whoa.
We started in harsh conditions.
That's so hard to pack for when you're doing like a tour across the US.
Yeah, I didn't really even look up the schedule, so I just packed like stripper bathing suits, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get frostbite now.
Well, and the fun thing is, like, there's this dude, I don't know if you know him, he does like music, but also is a really great musician. His name's Whitmer Thomas.
That sounds so familiar.
You probably recognize him if you saw him, but I heard, it's like almost like a legend that I've heard. I don't even know if I heard it from him or it's just been like through the grapevine, but every time he would like go on the road to do comedy shows, he wouldn't really pack anything and would just like thrift shop when he got there.
That's sick. That's smart. That's kind of what my drummer does.
Okay.
And then after he drums, though, he'll have bags of like wet, disgusting clothes. But yeah, he just brings like a hat.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
And then you're going to the UK? You're going to Europe?
Yeah.
When does that happen?
May 18th until June 12th. People over there are crazy. One time in like bumfuck France, I forget the town, so sorry. But this guy asked everyone for consent if he could get naked, and we're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then maybe I have a history of skating people or surfing people, because he got naked and he was just on stage and I was like, okay, what now? I'm like screaming like, and so I was like, get on the floor, and I surfed him. I stood on top of him, and I'm like, people in America aren't really getting
doing
naked.
That, yeah. Do you feel like the shows are not more fun, but just like a totally different energy when you're in Europe? Yeah,
people are wilding out. Although after post-apocalypse, energy in America is more lit than it was.
You think so?
Yeah, people
Were there some shows where it seemed like people were kind of, because at least for comedy, I wish in some ways that I was a musician, because you can like really interact with the crowd in like a very different way than with comedy, where you're just like, what do you do for work? Like with music, you can be like, are you ready to fucking rock? Like if I did that at a comedy show, the energy would be like way too wild.
I dare you. You should do that.
I'll try. Maybe I'll crowd surf.
The energies at my shows it's always a surprise. Like one time I'll be like, 14-year-olds at their first punk show with their moms, and I'm like, yeah. The weirdest show was in Phoenix, and they split the crowd with a gate. And so half the crowd was 21 plus, half the crowd was underage, but like there's just a gate where I'm standing. So I would be like singing the chorus to one side, then like singing the rest of the other side, like what? Then all of a sudden things went wrong. The old folk started moshing too hard, and the gate was like crushing the little kids. So then I was like, this is so weird. So then I announced, everyone on this side come up on stage. All the underage come up on stage. It was kind of weird to say like, underage, come this way.
If you're under 18, come over here.
Yeah, it was freaky. And I didn't want to piss off.
Piper.
I didn't want to piss off the psycho like rule people in Phoenix. So I was like, get on stage, but stay on this side of the stage. Then it initiated two bros from the 21 up side. They thought it was like a stage off, so it was two dudes on this side. And I was like, wait, what are you guys doing? So then I did a wall of death with like 15 underage girls dressed to the T in the coolest outfits. And then two dudes. And we just like ran into each other, and I was like, okay, and I was the one like hitting the two dudes.
Yeah, did you feel like a substitute teacher being like, okay, now let's like go back, like everyone be chill?
Yeah, I was like, well, this is a really weird setup. And but the girls were so sick. They made me this hat actually.
Cute.
And they gave it to me on stage, and they're the coolest. It was like such good vibes. And but yeah, I don't recommend playing a show.
Yeah, why don't they just do the X's on the hands and like?
I don't know. Well, probably because I remember when I was 16, I would wash off my X's.
Very easy to get rid of that.
One time I drove from San Diego to the Echo, washed off my X's. I only can like score an 18-year-old ID.
Yeah.
So I still had X's, and I got to the green room. I was like, what's up? I was like, I'm with the band.
Yeah.
The security came in. We're like, I was holding a beer, chugging beer, whatever. They're like, you're kicked out. And the band's like, what? Why are you getting kicked out? And I was like, yo, I have some history at the Echo. I'm a baddie. Like, they're kicking me out because I'm a rogue.
We got beef.
Yeah, like, did not say I was, like, under 21. But I was, like, wearing a fedora and high heels. I was definitely 15.
I love that. I love that look.
So I was like, let's get out of here. This place is whack. Like, you're done playing. Like, I can't stand the Echo.
What, this is completely random, but like what music or what artist or what song do you think people would be surprised to hear that you like just absolutely love?
I would say I Just Want to Fly.
So
Wait,
good.
who is it again?
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
I mean, that song
That shit's my jam.
really just stays like it's like a time capsule song.
Yeah, and then when it blasts, when I'm driving my old burner car and it comes on the radio, I'm like, yeah,
the world,
life rules.
It's such a feel good song.
Yeah, totally. What about you?
I like everything. I truly do. Yeah. And it really just depends on the mood. Like, I could get down with some, like, poppy country hits.
Shania.
Like, if I'm, yeah. Oh,
Shania
yeah.
all day.
Always.
Oh, also, I have to interview Tony tomorrow, so give me a question. I asked Arrow from Starcrawler earlier, and she said, Coke or Pepsi?
Okay.
And what's your favorite 7-Eleven snack?
Ooh. What would I ask
first
Tony?
You answer that. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke all the way. Diet
same,
Coke.
same.
Diet Coke for sure.
Whoa, that's so my mom.
Yeah, that's so my mom.
Yeah.
I feel like my mom, I feel like my mom drank so much Diet Coke that it was just like ingrained in me.
Totally. It was always in the garage fridge.
Was your mom a can girl or was she a plastic bottle girl?
Can. I was a Cactus Cooler.
Oh.
Yeah. And then what's your 7-Eleven snack?
The taquitos are so good.
Dude, I only fuck with Trader Joe's Takis. Oh, wait, taquitos.
Taquitos, yeah. Like the rolled tortilla with the meats inside.
No wonder you're so weird.
I love them so much. I only recently, in a moment of like some whatever weird thing was going on, I was like, now's the time to try these 7-Eleven taquitos.
I feel like they are there rolling so long.
They've probably been there for years.
Yeah. So they have extra flavor.
Yeah, they're so good.
Wow.
They're so
now I'm going to have to try that.
You have to try it.
I'm like sour watermelon gummies, ding dongs, hot Cheetos with limon.
Yeah. I love the limon.
Limon.
Yeah.
I'm a gringo, sorry.
But I agree with you. The Takis from Trader Joe's are the most incredible things I've ever had.
I can eat that from like
they're addicting.
2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I can just nonstop eat like 2 bags.
Do you feel, I wanted to bring it up, but you're the smoothie queen on TikTok? I was about to make a smoothie and bring it in for the two of us.
Nobody find my TikTok, please. I think.
But don't you think TikTok has helped, like, when you're touring and stuff? I feel like you've really.
No,
you don't
no
think
one
so?
cares about my music or my thirst traps on there. But actually, when I'm out touring, moms and their daughters come up to me and go, I love your smoothie vids. And I'm like, yes. So it helps with like friendship, but like no one on there cares about my music or my thirst traps.
I don't think that's true.
I'll be like, I'm hot today. And they're like, can you make us a smoothie?
Can you just do the bloobs?
Yeah, they're like, this is awkward.
I love your TikToks and
we should make one.
I'm scared. TikTok
It's very cringe. Oh, and I've learned. Oh, my genre now for Surfbort is cringe rock.
Oh, I love that.
That's what we're going with.
See, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of times, like do you feel like people are like, you're so brave.
You're so quirky.
You're so confident.
Yeah.
But I feel like
how are you so confident about being so psycho and weird? Like,
yeah, because it's like, obviously you're not confident all the time.
I'm so insecure a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I imagine that's kind of frustrating.
I just like hacking the planet.
Yeah.
And pranking. I'm like, I like having fun. So I guess that could be confident. But
because I'm like, I think you just do whatever the F you want.
Yeah.
And it might come off as confident. And
also, ugly is hot.
Yeah.
That's what some people forget.
That's why I'm wearing shorts on the podcast, because I've started doing this thing. I wore a truly wild outfit yesterday, but I really wanted to wear like these new cowboy boots I got, and I really wanted to wear this.
You should have dressed up for me. I dressed up for you. I mean with the cowboy boots.
I was thinking about it, but they're
great.
ruining my toes.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just like...
Wait, I like that you're sporting the vape underneath the shorts.
I mean, this is why I'm wearing the shorts. It's an easy vape cartridge.
Well, your nails are really cool too.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm just trying to do what I want to do instead of being like, but is it cute? I'm like, if I like it.
Comfort over everything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to wrap it up. We got to get
You don't
food.
want to talk for 10 hours?
I would. I could
I'm
keep
so
going,
hungry.
honestly. I know, I'm starving.
Let's do it.
Do you want to promo anything or plug anything?
We just put out an album called Keep On Truckin'. Life gets weird. Keep on truckin', baby. Yeah, come to a show if you see that Surfbort's playing, and you should open for me. I know I'm not St. Vincent, but maybe I can open for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Or also we could I could open, or you could play in the middle.
Yeah, next time I do, I don't know why I said we, like I'm in a band. Next time we do a show in LA, we'll definitely collab.
Yes.
But we should.
Yeah.
I would love that. It'd be so fun. It's so scary opening for musicians, because when you go to a music show, people do not expect not music to open.
They're like, oh, I'm laughing now.
So it can go really well, or people can be like...
My crowd would be down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. We can talk about it over lunch.
Okay, cool. Let's go eat.
We can work out the details. But thanks for doing the podcast.
Yeah. And she asked me like an hour ago to do it. I was just like in bed with my dogs.
I keep doing this thing. This is what happened to my last guest, is I like wanted to get lunch with him. Yeah. And then I was like, well... If I'm getting lunch, like, why don't we just do my
into
podcast?
Pranking. You're into pranking. You're like, want to hang out? Prank. Oh, on air.
Yeah. But it does make sense. I'm like, I want to see you. But then also, like, why wouldn't I just have you on the pod?
Totally. And at lunch, I'm going to be filming you and put it on my YouTube channel.
Okay, great. I love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.